Hello guys and welcome back to StarDrive where we're playing as the Vulfar with the BlackBox and combined arms mods, and our second fleet is on the way to Raiden to try and secure it for our growing little empire. And I've updated the version of BlackBox, and now when I go to Varta 8 and mouse over this building, this terraformer, it tells me what it'll actually do. So it's going to make 6 tiles habitable, which is brilliant, and then eventually it's going to convert the planet to an ice planet, which the Vata, the Vulfar, really love. So that's really cool. Let's progress onwards. Oh, let me just lower the speed a second. So the Courtesane and the Dauntless are at war, and the Raleigh. Oh gosh, it's all kicking off. Okay, yeah, we knew about that. Oh, right, so the Dauntless and the Raleigh, and the Courtesane. Okay, so. Oh, I can't actually see much about the Dauntless. What about the Raleigh? So yeah, they're at war with the Korathi. Interesting. They've got the strongest scientific strength, apparently. Let's, I think we can... Well, let me just check what's going on Varta 3. Okay, we've got most of our subspace projectors completed, which is nice. And then, okay, more transport and another purple. Hello. Yeah, I've got no intention of actually fighting the Korathi for now. So I'm okay with that. So yeah, our second fleet, you're not going to get caught, are you? No. What are we researching? Oh yeah, shipyards. Good. So yeah, I'm thinking we need to go and let's just bump the speed up a little bit. We need to go and take out these remnants. Then, if we enjoy any success there, maybe we'll look at another system. Whilst we're, let me just barren rich, swamp average, tundra, barren ultra poor. So we need another 2 colonizers. Oh, hello, polyps. Yeah, I'm actually okay with that. Colony, so let's go with... oh gosh, yeah, you wankers. Oh shit, this is the problem with having it on high speed, guys. Oh. Let's engage that heavy drone. So yeah, we're using laser weapons now, or energy weapons. Don't seem to penetrate, be able to get their shields down though. These little fighters. Oh, this has been a bit of a disaster, hasn't it? Take out these fighters. In fact, yeah. Well, so yeah, total disaster. Okay, back to the drawing board, I think. So, first fleet, just we'll delete you now. Second fleet then. Let's think they've got more firepower. So why don't we go with 6 of those? Requisition and build. Build me 6 of those. Six of the terriers. Will any build at Varta? No. Varta 4. Are they all building at Varta 3? No, looks like they are. Oh, we've got our shipyards unlocked. Heavy Vulfar heavy platform. That is a defensive base, which is also quite interesting. And now we're moving on to zero gravity production. Oh, I was full of hope, and yeah, the heavy drones kite us, and then the little fighters were able to sort of strip us apart as well. Oh, the bloody Draugr. We've obviously got nothing to answer them with. Makes me think, guys, that I do need to have a look at speeding up. So there's a couple of ways. Subspace theory. What's that? Increases StarDrive speed. Nah, not so. Reaction drive. Oh, 20% faster sublight speeds. I think let's go for that. Yeah, no, I know it's only 20%, but it could be the difference between keeping up and not keeping up. What are you doing? No, so you could build me some... not the Mark 1s. How fast are the Mark 1s? 343. Yeah, so the Mark 2s. Build me 4 of those. We'll add those into the fleet as well. Scouts. Another ship lost to the Corsairs. Don't think we found any of their bases yet, but I think that's probably a bit academic. Whilst we're unable to take on their bases, he's off somewhere. Yeah, got a base that's far, far away from us. Building recruiting a Vulfar grunt. I mean, if I built a Corvette defense station, would they not eventually wear down some of the 187s? It's quite expensive. Open trade. Yeah, I'm okay with trade between us and the Kurati. Let's queue up a Corvette defense station just to start harassing them. And on Varta 3, okay, getting these Pup Mark 2s. What are the Pup Mark 2s for? It must have been as they were being destroyed in my second fleet. Which is okay, we'll add them in. They're not totally useless. got slightly healthier balance now, probably because our economy is slightly improving. We've obviously got more trade agreements. The Kilrathi one is slowly building up there, and obviously we've lost a load of ships, so we haven't got much to maintain. Let's try and look at the positive side. So yeah, not much can be done here because of well, they just can't build anything anywhere. But it is getting us how much science? 0.6, which yeah, you know, we've only got 5.7 coming in, so that's that is material. If we got maybe the biomes, that would perhaps help. So we've got a pup, Mark II. What's their behavior? Their behavior is maximum range. Maybe they should be on attack runs. Oh well, we'll leave it for now. So Vata 4 has already produced 2 of them, so it's quite useful as a base, and it's on industrial. I'm not quite sure why the AI doesn't split production to it. Perhaps it's just the population is too low. Also here, this is the Dauntless. Baron average. The Dauntless like the Barons. So they seem to have more people on it than I could handle. So we've got 0 gravity production now. More production, more storage, aids in repair. So I'd certainly like these 2 worlds. In fact, bump it up further, my friend. And is the governor gonna... Yeah, see, the governor's on it. Yeah, one of my biggest learnings from my first campaign was the need to automate more stuff. So the Raleigh have captured Saint 2 from the Kilrathi. Ooh. In fairness, I think this was mostly a Raleigh system anyway. This is the danger, I think. You see, you know, is if the Raleigh now go and wipe out the Kilrathi, they'll be a big power, and then they could come and take out, I don't know, somebody else. And so, whilst on the one hand I'm a little bit safer in my little box in the corner down here, it could be that you know, I'm unable to prevent an empire from growing at the expense of others, and then becoming kind of like a big snowball of death. A bit like how I left the Courtesine sort of unattended in my first campaign. So we're getting that second pup completed. Let's go into fleets, and we'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Requisition and assign all the ones that are available, which is good because that whole fleet now is well, that's it. The whole fleet. It's doing better. It's doing better. It's actually coming together slowly. I say slowly. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4 to build. Okay. Oh, aeroponic farm. Okay, well look, I'll let the governor. I won't interfere with what the governor's doing. But yeah, we didn't take out any of the remnants in that battle, I don't think, not even the fighters, because I was trying to get to the heavy drones and just got kind of kited away. My bad, my bad. So we'll next get reaction drive, yeah, okay. Which will, which will improve things for us. Wondering whether a move to medium freighters a bit early on would be helpful. So what are you up to? Not very much right now. Building me transports. I don't think there's any point in me designing a defensive station right now. It'll quickly become obsolete. I suppose because these remnants aren't bombing the planets, we could have like stealth colonized, couldn't we? Like the Courtesine did in my last game. But let's not do that. This Pup Mark II seems to be taking a little while. So yeah, on Vata we're mostly churning out the agriculture. Could I not delegate some of the building of the Terrier or the Jack Russells rather? No, maybe I shouldn't interfere. Although the more I think about it, tell you what, why don't I'll queue up another colony ship. And let's see whether we can just do a little tactical colonization before the remnants turn up. Obviously the... Okay, so we're a little bit faster now, which may help things. I think we want to... So we've got the first level of energy weapons. On the economy front, +2 production per richness. I think let's go with that, and then what about thinking that velocity package? How expensive was that? Yeah, let's go with that velocity package just to try and improve the speed of our ships. If I go to shipyard, has the is it reflected? Yeah, so they're up to 400 now. So yeah, okay. Get rid of these Pup Mark 1s. So why don't we collect our ships together at Vata 3? Though it looks like some are being produced over here at Triax 5. Yeah, it's already 5.8 population world, 5.9. It's growing before my very eyes, and 2.4 richness. So maybe that's why the AI hasn't been building at the other Varta world, because this is just a better one for it. 6.5 production. I'm actually going to start cranking out small defense platforms. Okay, the bloody Draugr continuing to harass us. So what are you? You're not in the fleet. Are there any other ships not in the fleet? You are also not in the fleet, by the look of it. So I could go to my fleet and add another. If I added in another 2 requisitioned and assigned, then yeah, that's good. That's filling out the fleet further. So we're just waiting for 3 more ships to be built. One's almost done. Then we'll have another go at the remnants. Our income is looking healthy. We've got a balance of 1900. I tell you what, I won't reduce the tax rate. I will preemptively recruit some more agents. Let's I can only assume our colony ship didn't make it. Okay, let's should we send the fleet? We've got quite a few ships. No, let's wait for them all to be built. She's gone up to 6 research. That's quite good. Didn't manage that in my last campaign. These are building fairly slowly though. So could I not just manually, if I build one there and one over at Triax? Oh, no, I'm going to be interfering with what the governor's trying to do. Oh. Okay, I won't do that. How are the AI getting on? Let's have a look. So we are first in population, 9 in military strength. Well, that's not surprising, seeing as we lost our fleet. The Raleigh apparently are first in science. The Opteris a bit behind. Draylock apparently first in economic strength. Kulrathi. Pollock apparently have second in population. I mean, these are only estimates. So apparently the United Federation is first in military strength. What's over here? Don't know why there's a big blue circle there. So, how's it going with our fleet? Still 3 to build. And our spies have trained. So I've almost got that that one constructed. So I assume if I cancel it then on Varta and assign, say on Varta 3, then I might be able to swap that one into the fleet rather than waiting for all 3 of these to be built. So let's wait for it to be constructed, which it now has been. So I go here, cancel you, pause the game just so that it doesn't feed back in for a second. Requisition, assign. There we go. Oh, requisition. Why are you red then? You're building advanced. Oh, because I'm paused probably. So let's pause the game. And I imagine it's now resolved that issue. No, not yet. But it is, we are building another two. I think this is where experience is really important, because obviously I lost another fleet, and so on the one hand I'm very nervous about attacking the remnants because you know, that happens, and I'm okay in this game I think because I'm a bit on, you know, I'm on normal difficulty. On hard difficulty, losing the fleet, like I lost one to a pirate base, absolutely mullered me. And so I think it's experience that is just kind of that's where how you know that you know, your fleet has reached that kind of critical mass you need to go and take on the remnants. So +2 production per richness, but that'll depend on how good your designs are and all that sort of thing. So it's probably quite a complicated thing to work out. There's probably not an obvious yes, now I'm ready to, you know, win against all remnant oncomers. Anyway, let's move our fleet out. And the remnants have obviously shot off somewhere to go and they're back now. So let's just make sure we're all grouped up just outside the system first of all. And we can leave Varta 3 then to get on with things. So we're getting that geosurvey satellite uplink will help with production. And then is it the velocity package we're working on now? Yeah, good. I think frigate's next, guys. I think frigate's next. I think it was in my human campaign, my first one. I think it was only when I got frigates that I was able to take on the remnants reliably. That could just be the case, actually. All my rambling about how strong do you need to be to take out the remnants. Maybe it is just that. Perhaps it is just frigates. You need frigates. So yeah, let's all just collect together a bit first. And reduce the speed of the game. And let's move towards the system now. Are we close enough for the remnants to come and... Oh, I think we are. We are. Okay, well, we'll fight out here then. Yeah. Spies are improving. So doing these little micro jumps as we try and gain an advantage. So yeah, everybody target that heavy drone. So these are the terriers. Oh, Jack Russell, sorry, opening up with their beams. Can we get the? And again, we're sort of being kited. So hit. Try and take out these fighters. so we've got those fighters, so everybody now concentrate on this drone. Which, yeah, is able to reverse, but we are able to keep up by the look of it this time. I think we are doing some damage. We are doing some damage. Good. Not loads, unfortunately. Well, why don't you guys go and pop with this one? No, 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 you attack them. Does the whole fleet just go there? What if I individually? Shields regenerated. Bloody hell. Right, he's stopped now, so this is the time to pile on the fire. Okay, we're taking out one of his guns at least. One of our ships boarded by the Draugr. Yeah, our ships are just slow, slow, slow. There we go, when he stops, that's the time to do it. Good, so we took out one of his... yeah, I've taken out all of his shields, so they're not going to regenerate. And all of his weapons now. But we've once again kind of lost the bulk of our fleet. Oh well. I think while this is going on, however, let's go to Varta and see whether we can now get our colony ships in. So you colonize there, and let's just pause for a second. And you go and colonize. Is it this one? Maiden 2, Baron Rich. Oh, it's the Swamp Average. Damn it, I just selected the wrong one. So Raiden 2 he was going to, when actually I wanted to go to Raiden 1. And, okay, let's see whether we can all take on this bloody thing. I mean, when the beams get into range, imagine they're draining down the shield pretty well. It's just, he can keep us at his maximum range because of the greater speed. Oh. Oh no. No, no. Bugger off. So we've got the shield down. And we are doing some damage. We can take out, there we go, we take out one gun at least, so we're not going to suffer as much. Having the big slab of armour at the front is quite good, I think. It's just a shame that we're so slow. Oh, we're coming in from the side, though. That's clever. Well done. Somebody showing some initiative. There we go. We've taken care of his weapons. Fine. So we've managed to take the system. So we've got what's on this world actually? Is it a crashed ship? It is, but we'll send a troop just in case. Baron Ultra Poor, potentially up to 1.4 people though. But it'll start with 0.1. Baron Rich. Yeah, I mean I wouldn't. I don't think we won't colonize those worlds. Still, the battle continues. There we go. So let's send the second fleet to go and rearm, repair, and I think once we've got this velocity package researched, to refit as well. Let's bump the speed back up. I'll tell you what, Vulfar Grunt, don't land yet, because I want, if it is production, I want there to be a colony there to benefit from it. Okay, so we colonised Radiant 3. Fertility's not that good. I think let's go research actually. And we've now got Radiant 1, which has got no fertility. Ugh. Yeah, another research world. And do now land. So we lost the scout, okay. Yeah, recovered from injuries. So I think our next little mission will be to go and try and take Yeloth. Sniffia Cranky has successfully completed training. Okay. So yeah, we're replacing our lost ships. We did lose more than I would have liked, but oh well. So, yeah, we'll research this velocity package and then just have a look at whether there's any engines that I can stick on my little corvettes to improve their performance. Is that another scout going off to... They must have scouted most of the galaxy now. Oh! What has happened? It was just a crashed ship. Here you have made an excellent discovery. What appeared from orbit to be a shipwreck was in fact not a wreck at all, but completely intact alien light frigate. What's more, it appears to be spaceworthy, and inside of its cargo there's a mysterious artifact, a rage crystal. Oh yes! The shard of crystal emits from a form of radiation that causes incredible muscular growth. Oh, basically space steroids. Any ground troops exposed to it become stronger. So we get an empire-wide ground combat bonus of 10%. Oh, cool. Well, that is very helpful. Pause, because we need to research. Did it actually launch a new ship into orbit? Oh my gosh, we've got heavy drones! Oh, the tables have turned. The tables have turned. Can I add them into this fleet? If I go to owned, what would they be? Maybe not, because they're not a standard type of design for us. Designs. Yeah, how would I, if I select the second fleet and then select all three of them? I press 2. Oh, they are now added in to the second fleet. And if I go there, it's reorganized my fleet for me. But that's okay, we can sort this out. So we've got a heavy drone. Is it just added one in? No, there's the other two. Right, so let's go with sticking these little pups on the flanks. Yeah, all you guys. Heavy drones in the middle. And then these Jack Russells behind. Oh, now we're unstoppable. I need to research, and I need to do some ship designing in a minute as well. So let us. Do we want to go fighter hulls? No, I think let's make the investment into frigates. It's going to take us a long time, but I think it will dramatically improve what we're doing. So in the shipyard, let's load up the Jack Russell first, and then I want to be looking at engines. So we currently go at 335, which is slow as anything. And we've got twin small engines. So they provide a thrust of 27,000. Oh, these forward thrusters are 44k. That's a bit better. Anything else? So it looks like these forward thrusters are going to be the best. So where do they need to go? They need to go in the O section. So we could, why don't we could ditch that, put them on. Oh yeah, now they're up to 700. Boom, boom, boom. And then let's go with, excuse me, the turn thrusters, just to improve performance there. And then we do need some power armor in there. But we are now low on power. Dear me, what to do? If I got rid of, let's take off symmetry. If I got rid of the, stuck a. Small combat thrusters. Yeah, they're there for the engine. Do we need? Maybe if I did. No, I'll do that. Ooh, decisions. Low, yeah. So I think you need to come out. We do need that power cell in there. And I think more of the armor is just going to have to be electro armor. So yeah, let's save that as the Jack Russell Mark 1. And we need to load up the Pup Mark 2. Obviously there's not much room with which to work here. So it might be that we can't do much. There must be something we can do to improve it. Small combat thrusters, so what do they do? 20k. Well, that does 44k on its own. So what if I... Let's just strip out those engines. Yeah, it needs to be on the outside. What if I strip them out, put these in like that, and then twin small engines, sublight speed 957, and a better. So obviously very vulnerable from the sides, but we've got little shields. Yeah, let's give that a whirl. and we will save it as the Mark III. So save that. Okay. Let's just find the second fleet. So you are Jack Russell. I want you all to upgrade to the Mark I, and I need to find a Pup Mark II, sorry, and upgrade them to the Mark III and refit all of you guys. Oh, what's gone on with our fleet? Our fleet is... oh, right. Requisition. Oh, because they're all refitting. There we go. I keep on screwing up on that. When they're refitting, they're kind of taken out of action. Fine. Okay, guys, I will end the video there, and then in the next video, we will set forth with our new augmented fleet of faster ships, and with our own custom heavy drones. I'd say they're custom. They're not custom at all. That's just a total lie. But anyway, our new heavy drones, and we will go and kick some remnant ass, conquer or colonize this sort of sector of the galaxy, and then we'll have a good platform from which to spread our ways, spread the ways of the pack. Anyway, I will see you in the next one, guys. Thanks very much.